big. Ui. Hey, shark. Big GT, bro. Shark, bro. Shark.
Who's there? What's going on, guys? Welcome to Maldives, and we are here finally on our resort. This is our balcony currently, and this is the view. As you can see, it's open water, but it's a little bit shallow. You can see a lot of fish and some rubbles. And today is our first day. We just landed for our flight all the
2
way
years.
from Singapore.
That's how long I've been chasing a giant trevally on a popper. Not from a charter where they hand you a rod and tell you when to set the hook, but on my own gear, on my own cast, and my own fight. 2 years of nothingness. And then a stranger handed me a lure. But first, this is the part nobody tells you about a fishing trip in the Maldives.
So let's go and try and cast from our beach villa. Okay, as you can see, there's a lot of fish. Activity from the mainland, not so much, so it's pretty good to actually go and cast first so that they don't see you.
Anniversary trip. Overwater villa. Lagoon under our balcony, so shallow you could see the fish from the stairs. And one rule nobody mentioned until we arrived.
The is not allowed here, so you gotta be sneaky. If not, I think you're gonna get fined if you are caught catching fish. Oh, last night I tried fishing at night, right? A lot of lolong, like big ones, maybe around 16 to 20 cm.
Yep, that's right. No fishing allowed. If you can't fish at the resort, you fish from the balcony. Drag Loctite, so when something hits, the reel doesn't sing. First day on the balcony, a bluefin trevally, and then many more fish came. We caught, photographed, released, before the lifeguard walks fast again.
Crazy.
The top water frenzy was so loud, I could hear it from inside the room. I had to cast and see what was waiting for us just outside the door.
Just got myself a bonito. Okay. Honey, quick photo please.
The next fish fought the hardest and almost hung me up on the pillar.
What the heck is this? So big.
The dash and dot goatfish, one of the most abundant fish I saw around the resort. They move in schools, often alongside the bluefin trevally, hunting for worms and crustaceans.
Okay guys, I just caught a goatfish. Now we're gonna go for a snorkel.
Snorkel.
Wow. Hot afternoon, so we're gonna take a dip in this nice weather. Big tide right now, so the current shouldn't be too strong, and of course we get to swim in a really slightly deeper water. Look at that. Guys, we're gonna do some short dive just below our water villa here.
The missus hasn't snorkeled before, and I've never taught anyone how to. We worked it out under the villa. The water in the Maldives ran blue and clear, all the way to the seabed. The resort was man-made, but it never felt that way. They built the over-the-water villas into the calm and let the islands stay serene around them. Every afternoon under the cloudless sky, we slipped beneath the surface. It was a dream I didn't want to wake from.
Today we are going fishing. Fishing today around until 12 noon, 8 a.m. to 12 noon, followed by nashak, snorkeling with the waifu. Hopefully we catch some GTs during this fishing session. The whole island, by the way, cannot fish, so we are forced to go out at sea. Hopefully tomorrow we find some uninhabited sandbank where we can fly some drones and fish from the shop, which is what I planned for lah.
Day 4, Captain Waniu of SaltytaleMv. 4 hours, half a day, 2 anglers, 1 boat. The whole resort island is a no-fish zone, so we're going for the reef.
Okay. This is the whole reef, everywhere. Oh, okay.
– 4 to 10 meters of reef with a steep drop-off on the edge. This pink popper is in mine. The captain handed it to me. It's the same exact one that landed my personal best from shore. 4 months later, a 30.5-pound barracuda. First time I've ever thrown the Helco popper, the lure that the captain put me on. First cast, maybe the second.
Ui! Ui, miss! Oh, the You saw? Yeah. Big! Ui! Hey, shark! Shark, bro! Shark! Yeah, shark. Come out already. Alamak. Took out already.
What's the bait?
Let me check. I was like, cannot be, the GT so big, bro.
A big shark. The popper did exactly what the captain promised. The hook opened slightly and the lure pulled free of its mouth. Too much fish too soon on the first lure that ever felt right. The one that got away before the morning had even started. But the popper had proved itself, and then the reef knew it was here.
Ui, shark. Miss! GT! GT. Follow, yeah. Then Oh, drop off already. Welcome to Maldives, guys. Leader, net? No net? Can take ah? Yes, go! Man, finally, bro. Thank you. Woo. Crazy, bro.
I told you the
Change the part, huh?
That's a good
Good,
photo.
yeah, good decision. Woo!
You achieved your bucket list.
Yes, sir. 1, 2, 3. Oh, oh, nice.
Finally caught myself some GT, and that was like my very first one on a popa by my own, by the way. So yeah, happy lah. Managed to land my dream fish on a dream method I've aiming for like the past 2 years. So now we're back. Just rested a little bit, had our lunch and all, and I head over to snorkeling with the sharks. Be a 2 to 3 hours adventure, so we'll catch you there. Okay. Day 5 and also our last day, unfortunately. We're gonna go for some shore-based jigging and popping at a nearby uninhabited island. Maybe for an hour or two, fly some drone and enjoy the Maldivian Sandbank. Hopefully it's there lah, and you know the tide is not high enough to consume the entire small little tiny island.
Ooh, nice dart.
Day 5, the morning after the GT. Captain Waniu took us out one more time, this time to a sandbank. No one else on it. Amelia held the drone controller while I cast. She got her first 3-spotted dart on her own.
What the heck is that? Show the camera. He's still latching onto it there. Release the nice grouper.
We flew home on Sunday. Back to Singapore. Back to the inbox. Back to the commute. Back to the rod stored against the wall. I kept the Helco popper in the corner of the tackle bag. I didn't tie it for months.
Stupid jobfish couldn't bite my lure. He missed the entire hook. And finally, we have concluded Maldivian lifestyle for the past 5 nights. We're gonna miss this place. Casting right from your balcony. The last day, we decided to put our bed sheets here. This big, literally hugging the comforter
was a bolster. It's so comfortable. The pillow, yeah. So that's it for this video. I'll try to cut it short, 15-20 minutes. Really compactualize everything that we've done. Tiring but fulfilling. And finally recharged. We're gonna Sunday for ourselves, and of course a rest day for us. And then we're gonna start the week again to work, grind, and then look forward to the next holiday. Catch you again soon. Bye. Then in March 2026, in Singapore waters, the wind picked up and I reached into the bag and I tried on the same lure Captain Waniu had handed me 3 meters off the reef. Some of you already know what happened next. That's the popper. And this is where it started.
Ryan! Go!